Hey y'all, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. I have a stack of books here, but I've actually got a lot more than this. I said I wasn't gonna film this weekend, but here we are. I'm just gonna make a really quick video because my girl Jeanette over at Jane Reads recently did a video. I will link it down below. Put it in my community tab already, so you may have already seen it. But it was a really cool like shelf spotlight video talking about books that have one-word titles. And I was like, yes, girl, because Tiffany, beautiful Minutia, she's doing a summer book bingo challenge throughout the whole summer, and one of the items on the bingo board is to read a book with a one-word title. And I was like, what am I gonna read? Do I have any? Girl, yes, I got so many. So let's do this. This is gonna be so much fun. So thank you so much, Jeanette, for that video and that sparking that idea for me as well. Really inspired me to do this. So, and also, girl, you know, I had to pull out the shirt because if you notice in her video, she said she had all the book club for Amanda vibes, and I loved it because we have like this a similar shirt, like hers is long sleeve, mine short sleeve. Honey, we are matching today, so I had to pull out this shirt just for this video. So you know I did, girl. But let's go ahead and get into it. And if you hear any background noise, forgive me. But hey, we're just gonna roll with it. So first off, I'm gonna talk about my favorite book that has the one-word title, and that's Mistress, Nadine Brandes. I ain't gonna talk too much about these books, but we're just gonna kind of showcase them. How about that? Really short video, probably less than 15 minutes. I don't know, we'll see. I'm pretty long-winded, you know. But Mistress, Nadine Brandes is definitely one of my favorite books of last year. I've talked a lot about it on this channel. It is a YA Christian fantasy series, and not series. I wish it was a series. Girl, give us a sequel, Nadine. It's a standalone as of today, but I really would love to see more in this world. It is so immersive, and I truly understood everything that was going on for the most part, like at least 90-something%. Okay, the characters are great, all about mirth. She has tears, they grant wishes, people want the wishes, you know how that is, greed, honey. And so we have some just really great characters. One guy can stop time, all the stuff. I mean, that's all we need to know. There's a little bit of romance, just really interesting characters, interesting world, characters that went through some hard things, all that stuff. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. This is my favorite that she's, well, I've only read two of her books, so I'm saying, but this is my favorite book. That's a one-word title, Mistress. Hey, and plus the cover is my favorite, right? Okay, I just went through my whole shelf and pulled out what is one-word titles. So, sorry, I'm like really close up to the camera. Okay. Unlocked, Karen Kingsbury. I have read this. I've tabbed it. I've talked about it before. This deals with a 18-year-old boy who has autism. He's in high school. We have some hard things he's went through. So I really related to the mom. Love this story so much. Very emotional. Then we have Elantris, Brandon Sanderson. This is a secular fantasy. I think this is one of his first books, if not the first book that he wrote. I can't remember, but I do have the UK covers that I got from Book Depository, which I'm so sad that they closed. If you didn't know, they gone. So that was sad because it was my go-to to get UK covers, but neither here nor there. That's where I got these. And yeah, I do want to read this at some point. I really like Sanderson's writing for the most part. Whenever I read it, it's just I gotta be in the mood, you know. Fantasy is not always my go-to. It's starting to become a subgenre that I really enjoy. I guess we'll say, I say subgenre. It's a genre, but like a genre that I enjoy that's like in the middle. I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's a genre that I enjoy, but like slowly getting there. You know, not all fantasy is equal for me. It just depends. It can't be way too in my head. And sometimes I gotta take notes, this whole thing. But that's okay sometimes. It just depends on the mood I'm in. But yeah, at some point I'll read this. I really like this cover, so yeah, I don't even know what this is about, but hey, we're here. Warbreaker is another one that I have. This is also a UK cover. I love this cover. I have actually read this. Look at me go. I read this in 2017. Do I remember anything? Probably not. But I remember the names. Like Vivenna was one. Light Song. I always love the names in this. They're really great. This is in his Cosmere universe or whatever you want to call it. But I did really enjoy this at the time I read it. I seem to remember it being pretty clean. I can't remember. It's 2017. Don't take my word for it. Look up any kind of content on these books. I've got some classics here. I found Frankenstein. Will I read it? I don't know. I tried and then I put it down. I don't know. Persuasion. I do want to still read this. I kept saying I was going to, never did. And then Heidi, which I probably should have said the name, but whatever. Y'all know the names of the authors. This is Heidi by Joanna Spyri. See me, my words. I can't say nothing. Spyri. I don't know. The cover of this is one of my favorite covers, and this is like more of a children's classic. So yeah, I do want to read it at some point as well. And then we've got Crossfire. Life Flight is book number 1. This is a Christian romantic suspense. I do want to get to this at some point. Romantic suspense could be hit or miss, but I've heard nothing but good things about this series. So yeah, that's one. 8 Points by Sam Hewen. It's a nonfiction read. And it does say like a subheader, My Scottish Journey, but really the title of the book is Waypoints. So I don't know if that counts or not, but yeah, I did enjoy like learning about his acting career and everything. I have some books in the Left Behind series. Apollyon, this is number 5, and then Nikolai, this is book 3. Hopefully I'll get to book 3 this month. And then we have Dust by Kara Swanson, and book 2 would actually count as well. I think it's called Shadow. So yeah, I don't have the book 2 on my shelf. I just have book 1, but I really enjoyed this. It's like a Peter Pan reimagining story, Christian based, and I don't really remember there being any faith in this, but it is clean and it's really great. So there may have been some allegory faith, I just didn't catch on, but either way, this is published by a Christian publisher, so Enclave. They always have really great fantasy reads. I really enjoyed this when I read it, and I really like book 2. Ketera is somewhere. I'm reading it right now, but Ketera is book 1, and then we've got these two, Verity and Sela. Okay, never mind. Okay, anyway, these Lisa T. Berggren, this series, they are each their names, it looks like. So yeah, we got those. This is a Sugar Baron Daughter series, and they're Christian historical, and I'm sure they got romance in it at some point. I hope so. And then we got Standoff by Patricia Bradley. This is book 1 in the Notches Trace Park Rangers series, and I really enjoyed Counterattack by her, so this is definitely going to be one I read maybe this year. We'll see. I'm really interested to pick up more of her books, so, and they're set in Tennessee, you already know. So Christian romantic suspense, here you go. Then we got Shaken by Tim Tebow. I really enjoyed this, and I know it has a subheader as well, but Shaken is the main title, so we'll go with that. If I don't count, my bad. But anyway, this was really great. I tabbed this up like no other, so yeah, I really enjoyed this. I don't know, it's about Tim Tebow. He's just a great guy, you know, and everything he writes, I really enjoy. So, yeah, good Christian nonfiction. And then we have Romanov, Nadine Brandes. This is actually the misprinted cover that I got as a gift from A Lovely Day with Holly. And, girl, when I didn't realize it was a misprinted cover, so that's cool. There's supposed to be, like, gold around it. So, I just love it because it's like, you wouldn't see this out, you know? So, yeah, I thought it was pretty neat. I do want to read this at some point. I'm not like in a hurry to read it because I've heard mixed things about it, so we'll see. You know, Fox was one that I've already taken it off my shelf, and I need to try to post it for sale. But I liked it. I'm just not going to reread it. It was 3.5 stars. I did have trouble with the magic system in there, trying to understand stuff. So Fox would be another one. Hey, look at that. She got one more titles all over the place. Wistress, Fox, Romanov, hey, we here. So all Nadine, hey, she's Christian fantasy, always here. So it's like this historical spin fantasy in a way, so sometimes that is kind of hard for me, why Wistress was not. So I think maybe that's the difference and why I liked Wistress, but we'll see. If I end up enjoying it, great. If not, it's fine. But it is kind of cool that this cover is different. So Boundaries by what's the name, Henry Cloud and John Townsend. This is a Christian nonfiction. Definitely one that I probably need to read, and I just haven't gotten there yet. But I have a lot of Christian nonfiction on my shelf. Maybe I should do a video on all the Christian nonfiction I have, and y'all tell me which ones to read and which not, all that stuff. Maybe that'd be a good video. Y'all let me know. But anyway, yeah, this is the one of them. Targeted by Lynette Eason, Lynn Blackburn, and Natalie Walters. I did really enjoy this. I gave this 4 stars overall. Some of the stories I liked better than others, but they were just overall really great, and they all were tied to other books in their series, so that was cool to kind of get a taste of each of these authors' writing styles. 3 Christian romantic suspense novellas, and yeah, it was pretty good. We have Submerged, Danny Petrie, and Shattered, number 2, so 1 and 2 by Danny Petrie, same series. This is in the Alaskan Courage series, and I need to reread book 1 so I can get to book 2. If I ever pick this up, I'm gonna have to reread book 1 because it's been many years ago. I'd say before I ever had a channel, I seen Oshina talk about it because I used to watch her videos all the time, even before I made videos, honey. So I say, yeah, it's been a long time ago, and I read the first book, you know, maybe 2020, 2021, I can't remember. I really enjoyed book 1. It's just really great. Christian romantic suspense series. So at some point I will get back to them, but I just haven't. And they're set in Alaska, and I love, that's another buzzword I should have said in my buzzwords video. If it's set in Alaska, there you go. I'm here for that too. Anything set in Alaska I usually like. Then we have Clanlands by Sam Hewen and Graham McTavish. They're also going to do like a Clanlands in New Zealand, so that's going to be kind of cool. But these are some actors. They're in Outlander and Graham's and other series as well. I just really like to see their travels. It's always fun, and you learn a lot about Scotland in this. You know, they'll have, like, in this book, you have photos of them, like, when they were in their travels, and they had a show for Clanlands, and it was cool to kind of see, what they did. I listened to the audio of this. They narrate it and it's hilarious. Provenance by Carla Laureano. I really am interested in this. I just haven't picked it up. So this might be one that I pick up for the reading challenge this summer. I don't know. The book bingo. This is a Christian contemporary romance. And then we have some Terry Blackstock. Me and her had the same ones. I thought that was cool. Intervention and then Predator. So yeah, I've not read these at all. So I got these at a Christian discount store. So yeah, I got them. And she always writes suspense. So Christian suspense. And sometimes she throws romance in, you know. And then we have these last two are young adult books, secular young adult, and Warcross by Marie Lu. I know that Oceana really enjoyed this when she read it many years ago, so I really want to try to read this. That's why I've kept it. That's the only reason I kept it, girl. It's because I knew she enjoyed it and it was a good time, so that's the only reason I even kept it. So anyway, and I think, well, I say that and it's signed. That's probably the other reason I've kept it. But anyway, and then we've got Sunkissed by Casey West. I recently picked this up last year. I say recently. I picked this up last year. And, you know, she does write kind of young. But I did used to like her books. They were always kind of just a fun YA read. So, you know, I'm getting to kind of where YA is kind of whatever. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know when I'll ever pick this up. But usually they're pretty clean. I've never read anything by her that's explicit. So, I don't even know if she has language. I don't even know if she has language. Okay, did I just really do this? I know she has language. Y'all, that's a sign I need to quit the filming. Okay, I think I moved the camera and everything. My bad. Yeah, so I like this cover too. This would be probably a cute summer read. You know, I know I didn't do a summer rake video. I probably should, but I'm awful at seasonal recommendations. So, yeah. I mean, I really am. I mean, like, what would be good? I don't know. Anyway, neither here nor there. So, this would probably be a good one. I just haven't got there yet. Alright, so that's pretty much it on my shelf. This was a chaotic video. I feel like I didn't explain none of the books, but oh well. That's okay. Sometimes you just show them. Hey, it's okay. No big deal. You ain't got to explain everything. So, I will leave the books down below, though, in the description. As usual, I always try to do that with the authors, and so you can look into them if you're interested in them in any way. So, thank you so much, Jeanette, for coming up with this idea. I love it, and I'd like to do another shelf spotlight video at some point. Let me know down below what y'all like to see. Maybe I do, like, the Christian nonfiction. That'd be a good one, I think. And then, you know, I could even do, like, all the romantic suspense books I own. I could do, I wouldn't do historical or romance because that's too many. But, like, subgenre, really, like, I know I keep saying subgenre. I don't know what I'm saying. Fantasy, I could do, like, books that are, like, not my main read genre, right? The Christian nonfiction would have quite a bit, though, too. So, maybe I'm just being crazy. But, yeah, I mean, I've already done a historical recommendations video before, a contemporary romance recommendations video, but it kind of would be cool to, like, do genre spotlight. So maybe I could do romance and it just be a long video and I wouldn't have to necessarily go into everything. I don't know. Let me know what y'all like to see. That'd be kind of cool to do that. My book of the month books, I might do that as well because first off, they're secular. I don't know content. If y'all know content, you could let me know. I might do that. There's a whole shelf up here. Cozy mysteries. I know I want to do a video on the ones I have and that I've read. I want to do more like a cozy mystery recommendation video, but then I could do like shelf spotlight cozies. I don't know. Could do like purple books, yellow books, red books. I don't know. Some people do colors. This is a lot of fun. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that you all are having a great day whenever you're watching this. I just want to do a quick video so I'd have something for the next week. And girl, you inspire me. Jeanette over at Jane Rainey's, she inspired me, honey. So go watch her video if you haven't. We twinned in the video with this shirt. So love you, girl. And check her out in general anyway, because she has some great vlogs and just content in general that I like to watch. And, you know, it's always good, like, good recommendations from her, because sometimes she'll, like, do a spin the wheel, and it might be a book that's written 10 years ago. I'm like, oh, I would have not thought about that, because we're so sometimes involved in, like, the new releases, and sometimes she has really good backlist options as well. So, yeah, I just thought I'd mention that as well. So, anyway, I love you guys so much. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on my next video. Bye!